This spring, there are 11 doctoral degrees and 117 master's degree candidates. Attending graduate school at Prairie View opens doors to inventive research and opportunities for career development and advancement. Dedicated graduate student scholars inspire one another as they work alongside award-winning faculty and administration. The university's graduate faculty seek to provide a high-quality educational experience for our students who, upon completion of degrees, possess self-sufficiency and professional competence. This experience is supported by the institution's values, including access and quality, accountability, diversity, leadership, relevance, and social responsibility. Leading the candidates receiving the bachelor's degrees in the College of Agriculture and Human Sciences is Dr. Gerard D'Souza, Dean. The College of Agriculture and Human Sciences has had its roots firmly established at Prairie View since 1879, when the university's academic curriculum was expanded to include agriculture and home economics. The college is home to one of only 12 2021 Regents professors in the Texas A&M University system. Dr. Alfred Parks has spent over 40 years in the A&M system and is a class of 2021 Fellow of the Agriculture and Applied Economic Association. A record 12 pre-vet students were selected for veterinary medicine programs across the country this year. This brings the total number of pre-vet students enrolled in veterinary school or graduated to over 60 during this past decade. This is a leader among HBCUs. Students of the PV Livestock Club this semester competed and won at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. They brought home Junior Grand Champion for Goat and first place in 5 judging contests. Leading the candidates receiving bachelor's degrees in the School of Architecture is Dr. Ikhlas Sabuni, Dean. According to Diverse Issues in Higher Education, Prairie View is the nation's top producer of bachelor's and master's degrees in architecture awarded to African American students. Students are challenged to develop their abilities in problem solving, creative thinking, and decision making. Students work this year with industry partners to build a demonstration of hurricane-resilient housing technology in the Living Lab for Climate Justice. Professor William Batson and Director Yoon-Sung Song brought cutting-edge scanning technology to Greece this past summer as they scanned the site of a Greco-Roman bath and nearby structures from the 2nd century AD. Leading the candidates receiving bachelor's degrees in the Marvin D. and June Samuel Brailsford College of Arts and Sciences is Dr. Dory Gilbert, Dean. The Marvin D. and June Samuel Brailsford College of Arts and Sciences is one of the largest academic units on campus, with over 1,700 students majoring in disciplines housed in the college. Students graduating today have been mentored to strong success. A few of those include Ricky Owens, who received a full scholarship to study vocal performance with an emphasis in opera at Carnegie Mellon University in Pennsylvania. Maya McFarland was accepted into Howard Law School with a full scholarship. And Trinity Gibson was accepted into the TAMU Bush School of Government with a full scholarship. A few other student successes include Raven Hollins, a 2021-2022 HBCU White House Scholar who was accepted to the Duke University's Masters of Biomedical Science program. Daniela Ruiz accepted into the University Culinary program in genomics. In addition, Alana Henry, as well as Trinity Gibson, were accepted into the highly competitive Legislative Budget Board internship in Austin, Texas this summer. Prairie View's Naval ROTC prepares midshipmen to take positions of leadership in the U.S. Navy and Marine Corps. This past summer, our midshipmen continued their journey by spending a month visiting the fleet and conducting training with Navy and Marine units across the country. Prairie View's Army ROTC program was established in 1943, and it is the only HBCU Army ROTC program in the state of Texas. The biology and chemistry departments in this college are involved in interdisciplinary grants, including the NIH, NIGMS, You Rise at Prairie View grant for $1.7 million. The grant enhances student participation and preparation in the biomedical sciences for matriculation into highly competitive PhD programs. The music program has been busy this academic year. The choir performed in Little Rock, Arkansas for a chorale directors conference. They also provided recorded music for many of the special events held at the university. The Marching Storm is featured in a documentary, March, which aired on the CW channel this semester. The Toni Morrison Writing Program welcomed famed poet and scholar Nikki Giovanni as the inaugural writer-in-residence for this academic year. The university held multiple events throughout the year-long appointment, including a master class, a public lecture, and a local elementary school visit. The English program and its faculty were the recipients this year of 3 open educational resource grants from the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board. These grants help faculty to develop course materials for freshman writing courses, thereby reducing the cost of student textbooks. Ariel Stewart from this college, a biology major, was the visionary behind Prairie View's inaugural Special Olympics Texas event this year. She single-handedly chartered a Special Olympics organization on campus, and 2022 was the second year of her initiative. Leading the candidates receiving bachelor's degrees in the College of Business is Dr. Munir Kadus, Dean. The College of Business educates, empowers, and equips students from diverse backgrounds to become business professionals and leaders who are ethical, entrepreneurial, productive, and prepared to succeed in the global economy. With nearly 60 faculty and staff, the college achieves excellence through quality teaching, research, service, and engagement with the business community. The College of Business proudly launched its doctoral program in business administration, the 6th doctoral program on campus. This unique doctoral program is designed for scholarly executives and professionals to serve in leadership positions in an increasingly complex, data-driven business environment. This is the first DBA among public Texas institutions. Leading the candidates receiving bachelor's degrees in the Whitlow R. Green College of Education is Dr. Michael L. McFrazier, Dean. Prairie View A&M University has a rich historic legacy of preparing educators. The 16th Texas Legislature on April 19, 1879, established Prairie View State Normal School, Butler County. This college has a tradition of producing top teachers, counselors, principals, and superintendents. Distinguished alumni have and are serving in positions of leadership throughout the Gulf Coast region, the state, and the nation. Dr. Tiffany Simon, an alumna of this college, recently received the Texas High School Counselor of the Year Award from the Texas School Counselor Association. The significantly amplified to a $1.5 million award from the Houston Endowment. The funds will go toward advancing the college's educator preparation program, which increases the number of qualified teachers of color and prepares them for long-term success. The State Board of Educator Certification, SBEC, during a 2022 board meeting, issued a commendation for the 3rd consecutive year for preparing the educators that Texas needs in terms of diversity. Prairie View is the largest producer of African American teachers in Texas, according to the Texas Education Agency. The College of Education recently hosted the 43rd Annual Career Fair during Education Week. Approximately 60 independent school districts from out of state and across Texas were on campus to recruit teacher education candidates. The college was notified during the spring 2020 semester that its TEA application to become a vetted teacher residency program was fully approved. As part of an effort across the Texas A&M University system to address the nation's teacher shortage and the underrepresentation of minorities in teaching, the college recently established the Texas Association of Future Educators chapter. The TAFE inaugurated president is Senior Joy Houston. The TAFE chapter was started to interact with Waller and Hempstead schools to encourage students to consider teaching as a profession. The college and the Texas A&M University College of Education and Human Development are partnering to implement a $13 million Department of Education Teacher Quality Partnership Grant. The award is designed to prepare future teachers for a culturally diverse classroom. The Eta Sigma Gamma Honor Society National Headquarters recognized the Epsilon chapter in the Department of Health and Kinesiology for outstanding achievement. Eta Sigma Gamma is dedicated to elevating the standards, ideals, competence, and ethics of professionally trained individuals in and for the health science discipline. Leading the candidates receiving bachelor's degrees in the Roy G. Perry College of Engineering is Dr. Pamela Obiaman, Dean. The College of Engineering maintains a balance between classroom theory and research application. While students concentrate on basic science, mathematics, and engineering courses, they are also exposed to a broad range of humanities and social sciences classes. Today, this college has 2 PhD graduates, 23 masters, and 169 undergraduate degrees to confer. The students' research experiences in the college have real-world applications, such as the many funded projects focused on the threats to homeland security. The College of Engineering has established research centers to tackle challenging issues in the 21st century. The Department of Chemical Engineering is one of only 6 fully accredited chemical engineering programs at an HBCU in the country. Graduates are employed worldwide, and faculty are encouraged in research ranging from a fundamental to applied technology. The Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering takes pride in maintaining a small school atmosphere. The faculty maintain expanded office hours that support mentoring, close interaction with students, and one-on-one advising. The Department of Sciences has faculty conducting research activities in 6 research laboratories maintained by the department. 2 of those include the Virtual Reality and Scientific Visualization Laboratory. The other, Database and Data Mining Lab. The Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering has degrees that offer undergraduates the opportunity to pursue a PhD later. It recently added a graduate certificate in deep learning for artificial intelligence. Devin Addison Turner entered Stanford University this fall to pursue his master and doctoral degrees. He received a Civil and Environmental Engineering Departmental Fellowship to pursue those studies. Taylon Owens will head to Oxford University on a prestigious Berry Scholarship to pursue a graduate degree. Owens was a 2021 White House Initiative HBCU Scholar and a part of the planning team to coordinate the university's first TEDx series. former PV graduate of chemical engineering, Bruna Minis, earned the PhD from the University of Michigan this past year. Bruna is now a senior scientist at Applied Biomath in Boston. Computer science students in this college were selected and participated in this semester-long Google X program, taking computer science courses and doing projects with Google software engineers. This past year, Lucy Nwosu was highlighted for her RISE-supported research with mentor Dr. Dong in the Center for Computational Systems Biology. With him, she developed a novel method that can recognize COVID patients based on a chest X-ray test using artificial intelligence techniques. Leading the candidates receiving bachelor's degrees in the College of Juvenile Justice is Dr. Camille Gibson, Interim Dean. The college engages students in a rigorous education that includes real-world research and project-based problem solving. The college prepares students to compete nationally for admission into graduate schools and for exciting careers in criminal justice. For undergraduates, the college offers a criminalistics concentration. It also offers a certificate in Homeland Security and emergency management. Today, this college has 1 PhD graduate, 4 master's, and 78 undergraduate degrees to confer. Criminal justice major Hartfield completed a paid summer internship with the FBI in Washington, D.C., and then spent this past academic year interning at their Houston field office. She has been offered employment with the FBI upon graduation today. Juvenile Justice doctoral student Ari Schroeder won the 2022 Graduate Student Paper Award in the competition of the Juvenile Justice and Delinquency section of the Academy of Criminal Justice Sciences. The award was presented at the national meeting in Las Vegas this March. Undergraduate criminal justice majors qualified with a student team to compete in Temple University's International Social Engineering Cybersecurity competition this month. The college is home to the Texas Juvenile Crime Prevention Center, which is committed to the reduction of juvenile delinquency and crime in the state of Texas. It produces research, offers trainings and policy recommendations to improve practices and policies related to child well-being in the state. Leading the candidates receiving bachelor's degrees in the College of Nursing is Dr. Elisa Harris, Dean. The university welcomes our newest dean, who joined this fall to lead the College of Nursing upon the retirement of Dean Emeritus Betty Adams. Dr. Harris brings to her role 27 years of professional clinical practice and higher education teaching, research, and administrative experiences. Most recently, she was department chair and program director in the School of Nursing at Boston College. 95% of the graduating students in this college today have already been offered and accepted employment within the Texas Medical Center. These employment opportunities include nursing residency programs and new graduate nursing internships. Located in the world-renowned Texas Medical Center, the College of Nursing offers students a unique opportunity to learn medical skills with state-of-the-art facilities and technology. The college is recognized with 3 state and national accreditations: the Accreditation Commission for Education in Nursing, Commission on Collegiate Nursing Education, and the Texas Board of Nursing. The College of Nursing continues to stand out as an exemplar in educating professional nurses and celebrates 100 years of making a difference for students in nursing. Graduates have contributed to the quality and excellence in nursing and healthcare delivery throughout the state of Texas, the nation, and the world. Leading the candidates receiving the degree in General Studies is Dr. Alfonso Keaton, Interim Dean. Dr. Keaton is so dedicated to marching in with his degree candidates that he raced back last night from his own son's graduation yesterday at Vanderbilt University. Dr. Keaton, I'm sure you're in hot water with your family and your son. Let's give him a round of applause, perhaps, for his dedication. Undergraduate Studies is a new component of the academic enterprise at Prairie View. Its Juvenile Studies require multidisciplinary seminar and a capstone, a and global learning course, and offers courses in coding and app development. I now introduce the President's Party on the platform today. The President's Party includes Ruth J. Simmons, President; Darren Walker, President, Ford Foundation and Commencement Speaker; Merlin Polikathara, Speaker, Faculty Senate; Caitlin Mallory Scott, Vice President, Student Government Association; Viola Hebert, Vice President, National Alumni Association; Cynthia Carter-Horn, Vice President, Business Affairs; Serena Willis, Vice President, Enrollment Management; Magesh Rajan, Vice President, Research; Beverly Copeland, Vice President, Student Affairs; Lawrence Perkins, President, Class of 1972; Charles Luter IV, Dean of Chapel and Assistant Director, Student Activities. Please be seated. We will pause for a brief moment for everyone to please silence their cell phones. As a reminder, the William Billy J. Nix Senior Building, also known as the Baby Dome, is climate controlled and is a venue that will allow you to watch simulcast of the ceremony if you prefer. The concessions should also be open for those looking to purchase cold beverages. I now bring forward President Ruth J. Simmons.
Wow, you look beautiful this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 140th Spring Commencement at Prairie View University, being held in this our 145th year. We begin this ceremony with thanks for all that we have been given, for all that we have worked so hard to achieve for ourselves and others, and for the efforts of devoted supporters who have labored on behalf of the university through these recent challenging times. Let us now begin the celebration of these efforts and the mighty resilience that propels us ever forward. So I ask now that you stand for the invocation by Reverend Charles H. Luter IV and the singing of the national anthem.
Good morning. Please bow your heads. Almighty One, your blessings are seen today as we have assembled in this place to appreciate each other's presence. You are truly amazing for allowing us to see your goodness. Thank you are two small words that have impactful meaning, especially this morning. We are thankful for our loved ones, family members, significant others who have sacrificed their resources to make this dream of graduation day come true. With the dew from the morning sun, we are grateful to celebrate, rejoice, and give praise for bringing us to this spring 2022 commencement exercise. Make this an unforgettable day filled with joy, laughter, healthy tears of accomplishment and gratitude. Bless the profound words that we will hear from our commencement speaker. Allow the intellectual nuggets to fall afresh on our hearts, minds, and souls. In the majestic name of our Creator, and let us all say, Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming?
Whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming,
And the rocket's red glare bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave
o'er the land,
and the home of the
Wonderful. Please be seated. The faculty and staff of this university have worked tirelessly on behalf of the university and these graduates. They do more than meet the terms of their employment. They commit themselves to advancing a world of opportunity for our students. They challenge them, applaud them, and urge them onward beyond what students sometimes believe they can accomplish. With their support, students in this class have successfully competed for graduate study, employment, and international prizes. So we thank them for helping students achieve these truly stellar results. To the leadership and members of the National Alumni Association and the family and friends of the graduates, I thank you for being here on this occasion. And now I greet the candidates for graduation at this commencement exercise. Our hearts swell with utmost pride that we are able to confer your degrees. Today, 1,008 of you will join over 80,000 proud alumni of Prairie View A&M University who treasure this institution for its compelling history and its still vast potential. You who graduate today will forever be cited in the annals of this institution for your courage, your fortitude, and your determination. For you have dealt with one of the most difficult periods, not only in the nation's history and in the history of higher education, but in the history of Prairie View. With traditional classes restructured, you kept going. With great economic constraints, you persisted. With burdensome additional responsibilities, you hewed to the course before you. I'm immensely proud of you and know that you will forever represent exceedingly well the rich legacy of Prairie View A&M University. Now, this day couldn't have happened without the care, concern, support of others rooting for your success. So we recognize the family and friends of the candidates for graduation. So now, will the parents, spouses, partners, relatives, friends, and others who nurtured these students inspire their commitment to learning and urge them onward in these difficult times? Please, please stand to be recognized. Again, thank you. Thank you for staying the course with these students, removing obstacles, offering encouragement, prodding them, and otherwise supporting their efforts. They've arrived at this milestone because of your love and support. Now, candidates, please stand and give your families a rousing round of applause. Oh, come on, you can do better than that. You may be seated. Were it not for dedicated faculty, we could not produce graduates ready for the world of work and the honorable duty of service. Through their commitment to students and their inspired teaching, research, and service, phenomenal achievements are possible and a productive life is a certainty. Will faculty please stand to be recognized? Thank you for these students and diversity. You may be seated. At this time, we acknowledge the faculty and staff who retired this year: Rick Baldwin, Huberto Cozart, Maddie Credell, Colin Harris, Mohan Ketkar, Randolph Millen, Cheryl King, Paula Sandals, and Catherine Smock. If any of you is present, please stand. These individuals have provided a wealth of support to the university over many, many years. It is my pleasure to recognize the magnificent class of 1972, represented by Mr. Lawrence Perkins, Golden Class President. Will all members of the Golden Anniversary class please stand? Please give them a round of applause. Now, it's a great achievement to graduate, but it is a special achievement to prove oneself a scholar with honors. I want to recognize our candidates for graduation who've achieved academic honors. Candidates who've earned a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.69 are designated cum laude graduates. Will the undergraduate scholars designated as cum laude please stand and be recognized? I congratulate each of you and thank you for the honor you bring to this university. Now, candidates for graduation who've earned a grade point average of 3.7 to 3.89 are designated magna cum laude graduates. Will the undergraduate scholars designated as magna cum laude please stand? I congratulate each of you for this significant academic achievement and for the honor you bring to this university. Candidates who've achieved a grade point average of 3.9 to 4.0 are designated summa cum laude. I'm so very proud of you and what you have achieved. Thank you for the honor you bring to this university. Military service is a special privilege and a demanding responsibility. Will the officers of the United States Army and the United States Navy who were commissioned yesterday please stand to be recognized? At this time, Tim Leach, Chairman of the Board of Regents for the Texas A&M University System, will bring greetings, followed by John Sharp, Chancellor of the Texas A&M University System.
University System. I'm honored to bring you greetings on behalf of the entire board. Today is a special day as you prepare to walk across this stage and into the next chapter of your lives. Think back on the excitement you felt when you first arrived here, the anticipation of that first day of class, the wins and losses, the successes and failures, the hard work and sacrifice to reach your goals. Each of you should be very proud of what you've accomplished. We are. I wish you the best of luck. Remember, work hard, show up on time, and tell the truth. Now, by the authority of the Texas A&M University System Board of Regents, it's my sincere pleasure to authorize the university to confer the academic degree for which you've been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Hello, I'm John Sharp, Chancellor and privileged to graduates, but also to acknowledge family and loved ones who supported you on this journey. College graduates, you're more prepared than most to adapt to change, and change will come many, many times in your life. And I have no doubt you're prepared for it, thanks in large part to what you learned during your time at this great university. I urge you to stay in touch with your alma mater as you take your place in society and begin raising your own families. So on behalf of the Texas A&M University System's faculty, staff, administration, congratulations to you, your families, friends, and loved ones who celebrate with you today. And Godspeed and gig 'em.
Thank you. We now have Professor Merlin Pulikadara, Speaker of the Faculty Senate, bring greetings on behalf of faculty. Caitlin Mallory Scott, Vice President for Student Government, bring greetings on behalf of students. And Ms. Viola Hebert, Vice President of the Prairie View A&M National Alumni Association, bring greetings on behalf of the alumni. I'm going to ask them to be very brief because I see it's already very difficult for you in this hot sun. And and remember, we have water for you, so don't hesitate to raise your hand if you feel that you need to hydrate.
Good morning, my students. Today I want to talk to you very quickly about opening doors. You are here today because somebody had opened a door for you and you had walked through, taking advantage of opportunities that have been set up for you. And it was through your hard work, your dedication, your laughter, your tears that you were able to accomplish your goals and sit here today. Some doors were opened without permission. I will share a quick story with you about somebody you should all know. She is an African-American woman. Her name was Henrietta. Without her consent, her cancer cells named HeLa were taken from her and experimented with in a lab. And because of the resiliency of her cancer cells, they survived. And unlike other people's cells, Her cells are now used in research labs all around the world to understand and treat cancer. She was not given credit or thanks for her cells. HeLa cells opened the door for cancer research around the world. I now teach my students her name, Henrietta Lacks, and every so often I ask my students, what was her name? They respond with Henrietta Lacks. Let me ask you, my students, what was her name? Yes, yes. So I ask you to consider, as you walk through these open doors, to open doors in front of you to help others come through. Realize there are so many more doors to be opened, as many doors as there are stars in the sky. As we open them, we intentionally put our efforts towards making life better for others in many different ways. I ask you, become a door opener yourselves now. Look at our parents, our elders. They have opened doors and made it easier for us to walk through. Some door openers we know, such as our former President Obama. He was the first African American to be the president of our country. The first African American, not the last. Look at our current Vice President, Kamala Harris, the first woman to become Vice President of our country, the first woman who is African American and of East Indian descent, the first, not the last. Look at our President, Ruth Simmons. She opened doors for so many of us. The first African American woman to be provost and president at Ivy League universities, and the first African American woman to be president of our beloved Prairie View A&M University. Through that rough terrain of her bold experiences, she opens doors for us. By her wisdom and her integrity, it is our responsibility to not just go through these doors, but open doors for others, especially our students. To conclude, on behalf of your teachers, we congratulate you, our dear students. We wish you to continue on this rising step through all your personal challenges. You have risen to your bachelors, your masters, your PhDs, towards your many goals. We wish you to continue to rise and use the knowledge and experience gained here to open doors as you go through your lives. Thank you, my dear students.
Good morning, everyone. For me, becoming isn't about arriving somewhere or achieving a certain aim. I see it as a forward motion, a means of evolving, a way to reach continuously towards a better self. The journey doesn't end. Those are words from our forever First Lady, Michelle Obama. To the persistent, resilient, brilliant class of 2022, this is our season, our moment, our time. Ever since we first got to stepping on the hill, we have left an imprint like no other. Freshman year, we came in numbers and immediately began joining different organizations and getting involved in all things PVAMU. Sophomore year, we started off strong, but then was taken aback by a storm called COVID-19. Junior year was a year like no other, being that it was virtual, but we persisted to continue being active academically, socially, and virtually. Then senior year arrived. We didn't know what it was gonna look like, but we knew that we were gonna to make the best of what was given. We thrived in reestablishing traditions that seemed to be lost. We made new ones to pass down from class to class after we leave. And we continue to reach academic success to be able to sit in this stadium today. These 4 years have shown us that we can face any challenge that comes our way. In college, we have had ups and downs, trials and tribulations, but we have found ourselves 10 times stronger once we've overcame them. We stand our ground for our passions and for justice. We do not take no for an answer, and we create a legacy that lasts a lifetime. That is what I define as a trailblazer. That is PVAMU Spring Class of 2022. This class is full of political leaders, superintendents, music producers, doctors, artists, trailblazers. We have left a lasting mark here at PVAMU. Now it's time to do the same in the world. Our time here is not a final destination, but a pit stop on the journey of hardships, uncertainties, rewards, and success that we will all face and call life. It is up to us to remain persistent, to always be resilient, and to show the world our brilliance. Congratulations to the trailblazing class of 2022. We did it, and no one can stop us now. Thank you.
President Simmons, esteemed faculty and staff, graduates, family, and friends, good morning. I'm Viola Hebert, Vice President of the Prairie View National Alumni Association, Class of 1974, College of Nursing. On behalf of our president, Mr. Mark Falls, and board of directors, and the more than 80,000 members across these 36 chapters of this illustrious 121-year-old Alumni Association, I say congratulations, you did that. In just a few minutes, you will stand with your respective school, hear your name called, take those memorable steps up the stairs, commence across the stage, reach out your hand for a congratulatory shake from the Dean and President Simmons. And then you'll take hold of the degree you so diligently earned from Prairie View A&M University. Just imagine that with that degree in hand, you've suddenly leveled up. Take it all in. Indeed, your time is now. Then as you leave the stage and walk down the stairs, that moment is over, suddenly. Take a picture, take a video to capture that moment, that one moment in time, a stamp on your destiny. But I've got some news for you, graduates. You've not yet arrived. Rather, you've only just begun. You've been on the hill. Now, are you prepared to go up the hill? In your life, post-graduation, now is your time to level up. You heard the expression next level thinking, right? I'm referring to next level thinking as consciously creating and then executing a better, more advanced, or more successful situation or condition than before. Next level thinking embraces creativity and intentionality. It often involves letting go of things that aren't working, reassessing, and opening up yourself for something new. Are you ready for something to start anew? A new job, a new career, a new business, a new relationship, new opportunities, and the list goes on for you. Have fun. Keep joy, peace, and compassion in your hearts. Live, play, laugh, and love. Factor this all in your next level thinking. Let wherever you go and whatever you do, be doing it on purpose. Be intentional. But I'd like to remind you of one last thing. Part of your destiny stamp as a graduate is becoming part of a new family. Prairie View has well prepared you, productive people, to climb up the ladder of success. So now is your time to level up. Level up in your affiliation and accountability to your alma mater. As a graduate, you are automatically an individual member of the PV Alumni. Next level thinking, however, is intentionally becoming a committed member of the Prairie View National Alumni Association, a collective body of more than 80,000 strong, productive people. Our purpose, you know it, is all about the perpetuation of our dear alma mater and serving our students. We need you. Yes, we can do more with more. As President Fall says, and I'll take license and embellish it a little bit, you can't spell alumni without a U and I. Graduates of spring 2022, I say congratulations, well deserved. Thank you.
I'm growing increasingly concerned, I know you are too, about the heat. So let me say this. Do whatever you need to do to make sure you're not overcome by the heat. I'm about to unzip my robe. And you may see me take off my hat. Although I hate hat hair, I may get there. So take care of yourselves. I'm also concerned about the people in the direct sun here. It is going to become increasingly difficult to bear up under this heat. So graduates, take your hats off, unzip your robes, don't go too far. Be comfortable, okay? We are extremely fortunate to have as our commencement speaker today, one of the most important and influential individuals in the world today, On a daily basis in leading the Ford Foundation, he undertakes bold actions that address the vast inequities that stunt the life possibilities for so many. He has said that, quote, inequality asphyxiates hope. And he would know something about that. Growing up in Ames, Texas, in a shotgun shack on a dirt road, he was fortunate to benefit from a Head Start program. His mother saved up and bought him an encyclopedia, one volume at a time. It was worth the investment. He went on to the University of Texas, acquired a law degree, and began the work of justice, moving from banking to community development to philanthropic leadership. A $16 billion international social justice philanthropy. The Ford Endowment donates $500 million a year. Under his leadership, the Ford Foundation became the first nonprofit in US history to issue a $1 billion designated social bond to stabilize nonprofit organizations in the wake of COVID-19. Darren serves on many boards, including the National Gallery of Art, Carnegie Hall, the High Line, the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture, the Committee to Protect Journalists, Block Incorporated, and Ralph Lauren. It's too bad he's wearing a robe today because you would really be floored if you saw his dress. I asked him, being on the board of Ralph Lauren, do you get free clothes? He said no, but he gets free something because he is decked out wherever he goes. He has been included on numerous leadership lists, including Times. He's on the short list of the best dressed people in the world. But he's not superficial, okay? He's a very deep brother. He's been included on numerous leadership lists, including Time's annual 100 Most Influential People and Out Magazine's Power 50. He's the recipient of 16 or more honorary degrees, Harvard University's W.E.B. Du Bois Medal, and he was named Wall Street Journal's 2020 Philanthropy Innovator. Here's the thing you need to know. Darren has traveled a path similar to yours. He has marshaled his extraordinary talents and his many connections to do what must be done, the work of justice. Please welcome him as your 2022 commencement speaker.
So good morning to the incredible, incomparable President Dr. Ruth Simmons, to the regents, deans, faculty, administrators, and staff, and most importantly, to you, the graduates, the class of 2022. Congratulations to you. So there's no doubt that I am honored to be here with you, joining you, your loved ones, families, your teachers, celebrating this extraordinary achievement, this moment in your life. And I'm happy to be back home in Texas, not only because I get to cheer on my great friend, Dr. Ruth Simmons, on the eve of her retirement, but because this place, this community is my home. As she said, I grew up in Ames, Texas, Liberty County. I grew up in Baytown outside of Houston. And so from an early age, I revered Prairie View A&M and all that this great institution represents. I heard about it because my mother dreamed of coming to Prairie View, but her dream was not realized. Her family did not have the resources to make it possible for her to attend. So on this momentous occasion, you are carrying forward a very rich tradition. And looking into all of your faces here in this magnificent Panther Stadium, I can't help but think that you are the very embodiment of excellence. Each of you lives, breathes, and represents exactly what it means to be excellent. Now today, Prairie View A&M University is more diverse than ever. There are Panthers of every color and creed, and that beauty lies and rests in this remarkably, historically Black institution. So yes, the excellence I see before me is rooted in Black history, and it reaches far beyond it. I see Latinx excellence from across this state, where Latinos have shaped our history, our culture, our traditions from the very beginning. I see Asian American excellence, especially on this occasion when we celebrate AAPI history and heritage throughout the month of May. Excellence radiates from all of you. Now, of course, our excellence, so often the catalyst of innovation, of advances in every field, of progress toward our most noble ideals, the excellence that helped build this great country can sometimes go unrecognized, can sometimes go unappreciated. So today I ask you to explore an idea with me, to explore what Black and brown excellence means in a society that has not always valued it or believed in it. Regrettably, this is a truth that goes back to our very beginning. I think about Phyllis Wheatley, the author, the poet during the American Revolution, the first African-American woman to publish a collection of poetry and literature. At the age of 7, slavers kidnapped young Phyllis from the shores of West Africa and brought her to the Americas, where they sold her into bondage. As she grew up, Phyllis learned to read and write, despite the risk associated with being literate and Black in America during that era. She learned Greek and Latin, poring over Homer, Horace, and Virgil. And somehow she had her first poems published at just 14 years old. She earned widespread acclaim for her beautiful poetry. But unfortunately, because of her acclaim, she became the victim as white elites of Boston grew suspicious of her. Indeed, a group of them actually sued her because there was no way a Black woman could have produced such beautiful words. Years later, even after the trial concluded, she continued to be slandered by Thomas Jefferson. But George Washington, however, was a believer in her work and ensured that Phyllis Wheatley's work was published. They doubted her. And unfortunately, this story is something that is too often a part of history in this country. And while I am happy of the progress we have made, I'm grateful to all of the Americans of all colors and creed who made this progress possible. I'm grateful to our ancestors and our elders. I'm grateful to Frederick Douglass, who dared us to dream of a multiracial, multi-ethnic, pluralist democracy. But if something about Phyllis's story rings true, if something in it feels on some fundamental level like it speaks to you or is just a little too familiar, that's because the insidious legacy of white supremacy remains all too clear and all too present in our society. There is no doubt that you've experienced doubt from the outside, this questioning of your excellence, of your ability. And if I'm to be honest and candid with you, I can certainly say that I have experienced this over my career. And unfortunately, graduates, I am sorry to say that your Prairie View degree will not shield you from these experiences, but it will strengthen your resolve to be excellent. I'm sad to say we live in a society where some people still question the excellence that Black people and people of color exhibit every day, where some still disregard our voices or deny our talent. We need look no further than the way our new Justice of the Supreme Court, Ketanji Brown Jackson, was treated during her confirmation hearings. So I don't mean to remind you of this to bring you down. This is about celebrating you and lifting you up. But I do want to ask and do want us to remember that we need in these moments to find hope and inspiration. And for me, that hope and inspiration lies in our collective history as Black and brown people in America, in those who persisted, who made their way forward. I draw hope from our ancestors who in the face of dismissal lived excellent, from the communities who created their own celebrations of joy and who called into their own power. And in this context, let me say a word about the women in this audience in particular, because as the son of a single mother who raised me to believe in me and my ability and who always supported and pushed me forward, I look to women, to amazing women past, present, who give me hope. I look to Fannie Lou Hamer, one of the most brilliant minds in American history, who brought thousands to the polls, but was denied a seat at her own party's national convention. I look to Dolores Huerta, who organized poor and exploited migrant farm workers and founded the United Farm Workers and was the first Latina to receive the Presidential Medal of Freedom. And of course, I look to Barbara Jordan, who made history as the first Black woman to represent Texas in the House of Representatives and whose fierce belief in the power of we the people sustained her long career. So here's the thing, graduates. As impressive as these women are, they didn't do any of this alone. They found strength and solidarity in communities like this community, in fellowship and affirmation in institutions like Prairie View A&M. I see students as I look out into this audience of color, building community, creating new paths. I see generations of knowledge passed down from professor to student, and just as often from student to professor. The thing undergirding all of this at every level is an idea that is sacred, a defining conviction of who we are as a people, that we are indeed excellent. And so, class of 2022, this leaves you with a profound gift, a solemn but joyful responsibility to put your education in the service of those that came before you, that you now must carry forward to pave the way for those who will follow. For we We are the dream of our ancestors. As Dr. Maya Angelou wrote, out of the huts of history's shame, we rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain, we rise. A black ocean leaping and wide, welling and swelling, we bear in a tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, we rise into a daybreak that's wondrously clear. We rise, bringing the gifts that our ancestors gave. We are the dream and the hope of the slave. We rise, class of 2022, we rise. And of course, there is one Black woman that I must speak about for one moment. Your university's iconic, indefatigable, legendary, dazzling president, Dr. Ruth Simmons. Now, when I think about excellence, I cannot think of a better example than you, Ruth. Or as I hear they call you down here, Ruth the Truth. Ruth the Truth. I hadn't heard that up in New York. I want to say, Ruth, you are among the noblest servant leaders in America today. Indeed, you are one of the greatest leaders our country has ever produced. Ruth Simmons, the author, the protagonist of a most improbable, most remarkable, most American story. Born to a maid and a janitor, you made your way from a cotton field in Grapeland to the Ivy League, to the highest offices at Spelman, Princeton, Smith, and Brown. From segregated schools to the presidencies and boards of our nation's most revered institutions. And after that, what did Ruth Simmons do? Did she kick up her feet and rest on her laurels, write a memoir? Did she retire to a beachfront condo in Turks and Caicos? No, Ruth. She came home to Texas to do for other young people what was done for her. So class of 2022, although I know she is mortified and does not want me to go on about her, I have to say one thing. I have learned 3 things from this woman. 3 of what I call Ruth's truths. Truth number 1, do what's right. When I think about Dr. Simmons' many contributions, it occurs to me that much of her success followed from a single principle: do what's right. And I'll give you one example. In 2003, nearly 20 years ago, Dr. Simmons, then president of Brown University, set off a firestorm. She initiated Brown University's investigation into its historical relationship with the transatlantic slave trade. Now, she did this, of course, knowing that there would be opposition and controversy, but she knew that great institutions like great nations are strong enough to acknowledge our flaws and our failures. They are courageous enough to take what's wrong, a source of pain, and to make it what's right, a source of pride. She did the right thing at Brown because it was important and necessary. And she did it decades before the other universities and colleges joined in this effort. Truth number 2, lift as you climb. Your education and your careers are like ladders, not only for you, but for those who follow you. So don't pull that ladder up as you ascend. And finally, truth 3, always build bridges. The differences in our country and the divisions in our country are not the same thing. Difference does not inevitably lead to division. In our multiracial, pluralist democracy, we each may be different, yes, but our differences can be our strength, our superpower. Unfortunately, the divisions in our country today are a liability that autocratic anti-democratic forces exacerbate and exploit through media. America needs leaders like Ruth Simmons, who are bridge builders. Ruth's career has been defined by building bridges. And so, in honor of that, I am happy to announce that the Ford Foundation is providing an initial $1 million gift in honor of Ruth Simmons to establish a Ruth Simmons Fund for Excellence at Prairie View A&M University. So I want you to know, graduates, that you are excellent, and you have been led by a woman who exemplifies excellence. But she has also taught us that our excellence is not about accolades, titles, or financial rewards. It's about service to the communities we love, the communities from which we hail. So, class of 2022, with these extraordinary years behind you, with the world at your fingertips, the time has come for you to decide what you will do with your excellence, with the education you have gained from this great institution. I cannot promise that the path will always be smooth or straight, but I can tell you this: Prairie View A&M University has prepared you for this moment. It has prepared you for a lifetime of moments. I am confident that each and every one of you is ready to seize these moments. So, graduates, class of 2022, you will rise and you will lift your community, Texas, and your nation with you. And always remember, we rise, we rise, we rise. Congratulations.
Thank you, Darren, for your speech and for your generosity. And thank you for fighting always for us. Now we will have a musical selection by the PV Singers under the direction of Professor A. Jan Taylor.
If I can help somebody as I pass along, if I can cheer somebody with a word or song, if I can show he's traveling wrong, then my living shall not be in vain. If I can do as a Christian ought, if I can bring back beauty to a world bright, if I can spread that the Master taught, then my living shall not be in vain. If I can help somebody as I pass along, then my living shall not be in vain. Then my living shall not be in vain. Then my living shall not be in vain. If I can help somebody as I pass along, then my living shall not be in vain. My living shall not be in vain.
Let's give them a round of applause for that fantastic performance. We are now ready to present the colleges and the respective schools. Will Dean Tanner of Graduate Studies present the candidates for the doctoral degrees?
Will the candidates for doctoral degrees please rise? Madam President, these candidates have successfully completed the prescribed courses for their respective doctoral degrees. They come with the recommendation of the faculty for the conferring of said degrees. Doctoral candidates, well done. Please be seated.
Will Dean Tanner of Graduate Studies present the candidates for master's degrees?
Will the candidates for master's degrees please rise? Madam President, these candidates have successfully completed the prescribed courses for the respective master's degrees. They come with the recommendation of the faculty for the conferring of said degrees. Please be seated.
Will Dean D'Souza of the College of Agriculture and Human Sciences present the candidates for bachelor's degrees?
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Agriculture and Human Sciences please rise? Madam President, these candidates have successfully completed the prescribed courses for the respective degrees. They come with the recommendations of the faculty for the conferring of said degree. Candidates, you may be seated.
Will Dean Sabuni of the School of Architecture present candidates for their bachelor's degrees?
Will the candidates for the bachelor degrees in the School of Architecture please rise? Madam President, these candidates have successfully completed the prescribed courses for the bachelor degrees. They come with the full recommendation of the faculty for the conferring of the said degree. Please be seated.
Will Dean Gilbert of the Marvin D. and June Samuel Brailsford College of Arts and Sciences present the candidates for the bachelor's degrees?
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees in the Marvin D. and June Samuel Brailsford College of Arts and Sciences please rise? Madam President, These candidates have successfully completed the prescribed courses for their respective degrees. They come with the recommendation of the faculty for the conferring of said degrees. Candidates, you may be seated.
Will Dean Caduce of the College of Business present the candidates for their bachelor's degrees?
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree in the College of Business please rise? Madam President, these candidates have successfully completed the required courses for a Bachelor's of Business Administration degree. They cut the recognition faculty for the conferral of the said degrees. Candidates, congratulations, and please be seated.
Will Dean McFrazier of the Whitlow R. Green College of Education present their candidates for graduates?
Will the candidates seeking the bachelor's degree in the Whitlow R. Green College of Education please rise? Madam President, these candidates have successfully completed the prescribed coursework for their respective degrees. They come with the recommendation of the faculty for conferring of said degree. Congratulations, candidates. Please be seated.
Will Dean Obiaman of the Roy G. Perry College of Engineering present the candidates for their bachelor's degrees?
Will the candidates from the Roy G. Perry College of Engineering please rise? Madam President, these candidates have successfully completed the required courses for the respective degrees. They come with the full recognition of the faculty for the conferring of the said degrees. You may be seated.
Will Dean Gibson of the College of Juvenile Justice present the candidates for their bachelor's degrees?
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree in the College of Juvenile Justice please rise? Madam President, these candidates have successfully completed the prescribed courses for their bachelor's degree. They come with the recommendation of the faculty for the conferring of the said degree. Congratulations. Please be seated.
Will Dean Harris of the College of Nursing present the candidates for their respective bachelor's degrees?
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree from the College of Nursing please rise? Madam President, these candidates have successfully completed the prescribed courses for the respective bachelor's degrees. They come with the recommendation of the faculty for the conferring of said degrees. Please be seated. Congratulations.
Will Dean Keaton of Undergraduate Studies present the graduates for their respective bachelor's degrees?
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree in general studies please rise? Madam President, we love you. These candidates have successfully completed the prescribed courses for the respective bachelor's degree. They come with the full recommendation of the faculty for the conferring of said degree. Congratulations, candidates. Please be seated.
Will the candidates for doctoral degrees please rise? Will the candidates for master's degrees please rise? Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees please rise? Madam President, I present these candidates in order that said degrees may be conferred.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University System, I now confer upon you your respective degrees, along with the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Please be seated. Registrar, please prepare the candidates to receive their degrees. Announcer, please come forward to present the names.
Before we begin with doctoral candidates, I want to remind you that the Billy Nix Senior Building right next door is climate controlled, and it is a venue where, should you need some climate controlled and a simulcast of the ceremony. It is available to you. The concessions are also open with water. Will the candidates for doctoral degrees please rise and proceed to the platform?
Pamela R. Frazier, Educational Leadership, dissertation title, A Qualitative Investigation of the Perceptions and Influences of African American Males, Acquisition of Resiliency. Advisor, Dr. Fred Bonner. Educational Leadership, Yolanda Yvette Simpson. Dissertation title, A Narrative Study of Black Men Who Persist in Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics at a Historically Black College and University. Advisor, Dr. Patricia Hoffman Miller. Clinical Adolescent Psychology, Salim Hamdan Salim Jr. Dissertation title, Experimental Investigation of Implicit Bias Role in Predicting Mock Foster Care Placement Decisions. Advisor, Dr. Stacy DeFreitas. Nurse Practice, Constance Greenwood Bowie. Dissertation title, Implementation of the Evidence-Based Infection Control Toolkit to Improve Educational and Training Gaps in Long-Term Care. Advisor, Dr. Solomon Abida. Nurse Practice, Arnitra Whaley Doucette. Dissertation title, Effects of Education on HCV Screening and Treatment Updates in a Primary Care Setting. Advisor, Dr. Gloria Rose. Nurse Practice, Taichia Renee Phillips. Dissertation title, The Impact of an Educational Intervention of Increasing Nurses' Knowledge and Documentation Compliance with Femoral Puncture Post-Assessment, a Quality Improvement Project. Advisor, Dr. Vivian Dawkins. Nurse Practice, Latricia Nicole Barrett Prince. Dissertation title, Wisdom About Papa Nicolu, a campaign to promote cervical cancer screening in HIV-positive women. Advisor, Dr. Gloria Rose. Nurse Practice, Bianca Marie Darrington. Dissertation title, Increasing Documentation Compliance of Referral Requests for Fluoroscopic Guided Lumbar Puncture in the Electronic Medical Record. Advisor, Dr. Vivian Dawkins.
Will the candidates for the master's degrees please rise and proceed to the platform?
Business Administration, Dolores Faye Flusis Covington. Community Development, Marquita Shernay Scruggs. Community Development, Stephanie M. Cancel. Community Development, Markel Anthony Birch. Community Development, Tierra A. Colvin. Counseling, Cherie Hall Washington. Family Nurse Practitioner, Jamie Nicole Schulz. Family Nurse Practitioner, Kanisha Nicole Freddy. nurse practitioner, Angel Ziamara Edwards. Family nurse practitioner, Charnel Nicole Stewart. Family nurse practitioner, Antonique Wilson. Nurse administration, Shakita Rashunda Jones. Family nurse practitioner, Miranda Alexandria Brown. Family nurse practitioner, Adijat A. Ije. Family nurse practitioner, Ikincheri Tekla Wugo. Family nurse practitioner, Catherine Oyafonke Omeduwura. Family nurse practitioner, Susan Michelle. Family nurse practitioner, Margaret Christian Wooten. Family nurse practitioner, Melicia Catherine Smith. Family nurse practitioner, Ashley Nicole Rose. Community development, Leslie Daphane Clark. Juvenile justice, Martezia Smith. Counseling, Stephanie Marissa Bell. Business administration, Taylor Monique Celestine. Accounting, Gabrielle Demonet Jones. Accounting, Khalil Henri Robertson. Accounting, Kenyatta Kevion Samuel. Accounting, Makai Anthony Bell. Business administration, Tyrone Eugene Wilkins. Business administration, April McCoy Henderson. Business administration, John Michael Eschleman. Master of Science in Electrical Engineering, Walter Udeze. Business administration, Costin Burrell M.C. Bin. Business administration, Deanna Jade Collins. Engineering, Marlon Quirrell. Architecture, Savon M. Smith. Architecture, Cameron Deshay Smith. Architecture, Brianda Lucero Esparza. Architecture, Lady Liliana Arriaga. Architecture, Kenneth Marvin Wilkins II. Educational administration, Jessica Rukia Obey. Educational administration, Latanya Michelle Gaddis. Health, Tania Daniels. Curriculum and instruction, Jacqueline Renee Jones. Educational administration, Keslin Petit Matt. Business administration, Ahmad Gami. Human sciences, Kenise C. Kane. Human sciences, Shana Evelyn Stoutmeister. Health, Diana Asidua. Juvenile justice, Justavia Lanice McGuire. Business administration, Janet Adabimimpi Oyedetuju. Business administration, Judith Chinyenye Godfrey. Accounting, Kendrick Armand Papillon. Computer information systems, Solomon Ilianaju Ubane. Computer information systems, Hanike Olafasayu Fani. Computer science, Jamil Ahmed. Electrical engineering, Mohammed Ayub. Computer science, Kelsey Chanel Benjamin. Special education, British Aliana Burtz. Counseling, Sasha Denise Parkerson. Sociology, Noelia Marilyn Rodriguez. Business administration, Rolanda Antoinette Hayes. Accounting, Elaine R. Merchant. Architecture, Miranda Renee Sharp. Physical education, Kashunda Nicole Massington. Electrical engineering, Franklin Tidongo Takafor. Engineering, Achille Luodum Cheju. Computer Science, Chantel Desiree Murphy. Community Development, Osi Miles. Special Education, Mecca Zaire Allah. Health, Devin Shanae King. Physical Education, Chardon Elaine Mucker. Health, Gabriel William Price. Physical Education, Blake Anthony Clark. Educational Administration, Ambria Monique Alton. Educational Administration, Danielle D. Hurt Ward. Educational Administration, Tamika L. Bogan Womack. Business Administration, Gersimeron Kaur. Sociology, Daryl Johnson. Sociology, Lacey Lynn Toynes. Sociology, Kiana Wright. Sociology, Jamira Smith. Computer Information Systems, Chukwuma Chukwubeka Okoye. Computer Information Systems, Kritika Singh. Computer Information Systems, Adesola S. Hastrup. Computer Science, Bernard Yarko. Computer Development, Jelani Deshawn Yeager. Engineering, Daquan L. Prince Floyd.
Will the candidates in the College of Agriculture and Human Sciences proceed to the platform?
Agriculture, Aaron Lawrence. Human Nutrition and Food, Vivian Ernestine Mays. Agriculture, Kennedy Geronda Matthews. Agriculture, Latavia Tanise McPine. Agriculture, Ivory Shaniqua Shea Blow. Agriculture, Bryson J. Farrell. Agriculture, Amar M. Kalakura. Agriculture, Joshua Amar Ellis Lee. Agriculture, Alexis Kelly Maria Edwards, magna cum laude. Agriculture, Xavier Christian Landers. Agriculture, Jalen J. Parks. Agriculture, Elizabeth Abby Freeland. Agriculture, Zaki Katie. Agriculture, Kyla F. Pierre. Agriculture, Reggie Tatiana Wheatfall. Agriculture, Faith Deanna Isabel, magna cum laude. Agriculture, Richard Gomez, magna cum laude. Agriculture, Chelsea Brianna Lee. Agriculture, Kiara Ellis. Agriculture, Paul Stephen Fields. Human Nutrition and Food, Regina A. Clark. Agriculture, Anaya Unique, summa cum laude. Human Nutrition and Food, Dietetics, summa cum laude, Christina Michelle Edwards. Human Nutrition and Food, Imani Nicole Hurrington, summa cum laude. Human Nutrition and Food, Bianca Nayeli Cruz. Human Nutrition and Food, Tori W. Livingston. Human Nutrition and Food, Christopher R. Myers. Raquel Jante Blackwell, Human Nutrition and Food. Agriculture, Braylon Austin Hunter. Human Nutrition and Food, Caitlin Royce Taylor. Human Nutrition and Food, Laura Chiaka Ezike. Human Nutrition and Food, Tamiria Jamani Uel. Human Nutrition and Food, Shania Adris Boyd. Human Nutrition and Food, DeErica Princess Lachey Laste. Human Nutrition and Food, Maya Janelle Shield. Human Nutrition and Food, Genesis Quintana Durnham. Human Nutrition and Food, Tamia Kiera Williams. Human Nutrition and Food, Danielle G. Walker, magna cum laude. Dietetics, Human Nutrition and Food, Brianna Victoria Owens. Human Nutrition and Food, Danielle G. Walker, magna cum laude. Human Nutrition and Food, Jada Nicole Terry. Human Nutrition and Food, Melanie Guadalupe Rivera. Agriculture, Darian Janisa Sledge. Human Nutrition and Food, Kavion Davina Struggs, cum laude. Agriculture, Amber Star Willis. Agriculture, Tara Lorraine Carson. Agriculture, Morgan M. Green. Agriculture, Ariel M. Taylor. Agriculture, Jared Michael Blair. Agriculture, Dylan Davis. Agriculture, Kenny Ray Williams Jr. Agriculture, Jalen Dion Lewis, magna cum laude. Human Nutrition and Food, Andrew L. Bradley III.
Will the candidates in the School of Architecture proceed to the platform?
Architecture, Alan Martinez. Architecture, Tyreek Rashawn Ross, cum laude. Architecture, Indigo J. Cowley, cum laude. Architecture, Construction Science, Terrence L. McClaskey Jr., magna cum laude. Architecture, Chantel Teray Hood. Architecture, Jalen Atavia Lee. Architecture, Construction Science, Geneva Louise Richardson. Architecture, William Nene Adi Lamti. Architecture, Christian Edward Duncan. Architecture, Milton Moore III. Architecture, Latavia Latham. Digital Media Arts, Kendra W. Nance. Digital Media Arts, Jade Monier Harper, cum laude. Digital Media Arts, Natasha Michelle Guilarte, cum laude. Digital Media Arts, Gabrielle Liana Payne, cum laude. Digital Media Arts, Ashlyn G. Stewart, summa cum laude. Digital Media Arts, Jonathan Oluwole Iwulu. Digital Media Arts, Paris Chanel Keel. Digital Media Arts, Caitlin Ray Littlejohn. Digital Media Arts, Deja D. Preston. Digital Media Arts, Quentin C. Washington. Digital Media Arts, Christian Alexander Burgess, magna cum laude. Architecture, Sheandria M. Washington. Architecture, Tyshawn Cachet Haynes. Architecture, Jared Gill. Architecture, Rontavius LaRon Williams. Architecture, Leroy M. Patterson, Jr. Architecture, Construction Science, Quentin DeAndre Jones. Architecture, Marcel Dion Braiswell. Architecture, Rainey Alian Bartley, cum laude. Architecture, Construction Science, Jordan Ryan Allen. Architecture, Construction Science, Chidoze J. Olige. Architecture, Construction Science, Josue Morales, cum laude.
Electrical engineering, Kalechi Godwin Eze. Dissertation title, A Decentralized Framework for Secure and Efficient Interaction and Computation in Distributed Edge Internet of Things. Advisor, Dr. Kajitan Akajobi.
Will the candidates in the College of Arts and Sciences proceed to the platform?
English, Jasmine K. Wilson. Psychology, Madison Arden Williams, magna cum laude. Psychology, Giaia Victoria Williams. Psychology, Layla D. King, magna cum laude. Psychology, Brian Anthony Wheatley. Psychology, Tiariana Chantel Hubert, cum laude. Psychology, Sierra Liana Bowie. Psychology, Tori A. Holman. Sociology, Chamia Iman Clayton, cum laude. Biology, Tyra L. James, cum laude. Biology, Mariam F. Muhammad, cum laude. Biology, Anicia I. Carter, cum laude. Biology, Iana De Montague, magna cum laude. Biology, Miles E. Dubose, magna cum laude. Biology, Amaris Beza Bennett. Chemistry, Naya P. McDaniel, summa cum laude. Biology, Erica Michelle Renfro, cum laude. Biology, Samuel Oviedo Pena, summa cum laude. Biology, Imari Onise Davis. Biology, Clifford Andrew Guidry III, summa cum laude. Biology, Nicholas A. Kellum, cum laude. Biology, Jordan A. Owens. Psychology, Tiana A. Boswell. Chemistry, Broderick Christopher Nelson. Psychology, Sabra Tashawn Jenkins. Communications, Latasia Alexander, cum laude. Psychology, Jania Jante Kelly. Biology, Jayla Edwards. Psychology, Brianna Michelle Bird. Mathematics, Noah Terrell Wilder. Political science, Sheikh A. Jackson Sr. Biology, Sian Bade Leila Adeyende, cum laude. Psychology, Mikkel Luther Pipes Jr. English, Nautica T. Richard, magna cum laude. Biology, Chemistry, Jansen DeMille Christopher. Biology, Jayla Janae McRae. Biology, Chemistry, Jansen DeMille Christopher. English, Daisha Monet Paul. Psychology, Lauren C. Pierce. Psychology, Kiara J. Thompson. History, Brandon Ayande Edwards. Chemistry, J. Alec Gonzalez. Biology, Sierra Lachey Higgins, cum laude. Biology, Akila N. Caldwell. Biology, Olamateo Itmat Sawan, magna cum laude. Biology, Diana Marisala Barrel de Adiche, cum laude. Biology, Daniela Ruiz, cum laude. Psychology, Kristen Taylor Hemphill. Psychology, Brandy Yvette Portillo. Psychology, Malia Danae Jackson. Psychology, Jayla T. Brooks. Psychology, Lauren Nicole White, cum laude. Psychology, Kristen Alicia Kane. Psychology, Kaya Ariana Wilson. Psychology, Criminal Justice, Oreva Osoloman Agbuta. Communications, Joshua Andrew Crawford. Sociology, Rashanique Monique Reddick West. Communications, Kiara Elise Rose. Communications, Andre David Williams. Communications, Peyton Ilana Horton. Psychology, Avion C. Atkins, cum laude. Psychology, Duray Lee Abraham. Psychology, Melanie Camilla Hollis, cum laude. English, Todd C. Anthony Jr. Biology, Khadijah Hassan Jafra, summa cum laude. Biology, Muhammad I. A. Fatah, cum laude. History, Brandon McIntyre. Biology, Kiana Renee Linder. Biology, Princess E. Penamang, magna cum laude. Psychology, Tiara Monet Washington. Psychology, Kennedy A. Mason. Communications, Erica Leanne Bias. Physics, Jamal Kasim Wote. English, Ariana Charmaine Burke, magna cum laude. Psychology, Alexis Simone Morris. Music, Kiana Nicole Mayberry. Chemistry, Criminal Justice, Ajalon Shantavia Bettis, cum laude. Psychology, Taylor J. Davis. Psychology, Kiania Monet Herring. Biology, Micah L. Thomas. Psychology, Ashley L. Young, magna cum laude. Communications, Demaria Natasha Gatlin. Psychology, James L. Jones, magna cum laude. Political science, Tia Zayaria Matthews. Biology, Jeffrey W. Gennard. Communications, Faith Ashay Harrington. Communications, Balandwa Rochelle Chaminga. Psychology, Jasmine Y. Leon. Psychology, Jemiah C. Leonard, cum laude. Communications, Gabriel Adams, magna cum laude. Communications, Kirsten Gabrielle Griffin. Communications, Michaela Davis Curry, magna cum laude. Psychology, Latavia Adonna Jones. Psychology, Lakin Antoinette Thomas. Communications, Holland Garrett. Psychology, Karen Arabia Turner, the first. Corinne Arabia Turner, the first. Psychology, Lauren A. Jenkins, cum laude. Political science, Maya Y. McFarland, summa cum laude. Mathematics, Mark Lyndall Davis, Jr. Communications, Andrew Lewis Brewer. Communications, Joshua Kennan Gant, cum laude. Communications, Carrington Borita Allen. Psychology, Asia D. Tyree Barbineau. Psychology, Alasia M. Tuil, cum laude. Psychology, Alicia Mona LeBlanc. Biology, Regine M. Powell. Psychology, Alonda R. Blaylock. Biology, Kele Uchigwa, cum laude. Biology, Jasmine A. Pettit. Biology, Miana Kayla Ann Martin, cum laude. Psychology, Melina Takibo Celestin. Biology, Alexandria S. Roberts. Political science, Trinity Nicole Gibson, summa cum laude. Communications, Haley R. Spivey. Communications, Jaylee Deshawn Spites. Psychology, Jordan Nicole Simmons, magna cum laude. Psychology, Carlea M. Hartfield, cum laude. Communications, Shaylin Christine Young, magna cum laude. Communications, Brandon C. Garrett. Psychology, Alundria R. Harry. Communications, Evan Gross. History, Cy L. Cuellar, magna cum laude. Psychology, Demi Marlborough. Political science, Taylor Harrison Bell, magna cum laude. Political science, Taryn C. Montgomery, summa cum laude. Psychology, Antarius T. Turner, cum laude. Communications, Jada Chanel Harrod. Music, Ricky L. Owens Jr. Communications, Cameron Tremont Smith. Communications, Carmine Q. Smith Jr. Biology, Sydney D. St. Julian. Biology, Raven J. Hollis, summa cum laude. Biology, Victor Alfonso Cortez Jr. Biology, Timesha Kayshawn Neal. Biology, Giovanna Angelica Bernal. Biology, Janae Tierra Tolliver. English, Stephanie Ayana May Woodard, cum laude. Psychology, Reality Unique Missy Carrasco. Communications, Sadrian Matisse Lovings. Psychology, Walisha Kiana Wright. Chemistry, Lakeisha L. Franklin. Psychology, Kelly A. Holder. Psychology, Kerrigan C. Coleman. Communications, Alexis Latanya Delaney. Communications, Bobby N. McDonald. Communications, Taylor A. Moore. Communications, Taylor Alexis Neal. Psychology, Vanity L. James, cum laude. Music, Jared B. Henry, Gerard B. Henry, music. Music, Aaron DeVell Best. Communications, Torrance Neal. Biology, Khalees E. Graves. Communications, Alexis K. Terrio. Music, LaFon R. Martin. Psychology, Amani Zakia Williams, magna cum laude. Music, Faith Elise Woods, magna cum laude. Communications, Alden Clay Fair. Psychology, Casey P. Monroe, cum laude. Chemistry, Nicole N. Fandika. Chemistry, Kome Diba. Communications, Kismarian L. Barnes. Music, Deontay L. Shelley. Music education, William E. Lacey IV. Music education, Bryant Benjamin Ward. Music education, Cameron Deshawn Mathis, cum laude. Psychology, Ashton J. Phillips. Communications, Prosper Williams III. Psychology, April D. Carr, cum laude.
Will the candidates in the College of Business please proceed to the platform?
Finance, Raquel S. Brewster. Management, Rainin Levette Bradley. Management Information Systems, Joshua T. Johnson. Management, Caitlin N. Hampton, magna cum laude. Management, Tristan Alize Damon Davis. Management Information Systems, Maya Waveney Swabi Wallerson. Marketing, Rachel O. Fagbahon. Accounting, Zaire Pearl Smith. Management, Vincent J. Manning. Finance, Jonathan Cameron Brown. Marketing, Jonathan L. Lee. Marketing, Diamond Brene Johnson, cum laude. Accounting, Stephen Orlando Bagley Jr. Management, Alexis K. Perry. Management, Gregory Michael Ford. Management, David Lee Garcia III. Management, Tracy Tyrone Wilkins II. Management, Jaya Ann Kearney. Marketing, Anthony Drayton. Management Information Systems, DeAndre Lamar Jones. Management, Alexia A. Lewis. Management, Corel Jean Bradford. Management, Alonta Jawan Allen. Management, LaJoy Renee Lampkin. Accounting, Ladarius Xavier Garrett. Marketing, Desiree N. Fuller, cum laude. Finance, Malik Muhammad. Marketing, Patrick LaShawn Lee Jr. Management, Raven D. McNeil. Management, Madison Mackenzie Rose. Management, Kiara Janae McIntyre. Accounting, Breon J. Keller. Management, Kayla K. Denson. Management, Marcus Predum. Finance, Akili C. Sims. Management, Derek Deshaun Macy Jr. Accounting, Tynesia N. Bibbs. Marketing, Michaela Elise Andrus, magna cum laude. Marketing, Jasmine Winnie Williams Covington. Management, Aaron N. Parker. Management Information Systems, Christopher Jalen Young. Management, Daryl Jett Jr., cum laude. Management, Christian Mendez, magna cum laude. Management, Claudia Andrea Islas Medina, cum laude. Management, Telvin Rashad King, magna cum laude. Management, LaKenya Alexander, cum laude. Management, Dominique V. Lane. Management, Asia Crystalline Williams. Marketing, Peyton DeShort. Marketing, Jemiah Shade Stevens, magna cum laude. Marketing, Tracy Danielle Harris. Management, Caleb Tariq Fisher. Management Information Systems, Imani N. Brown. Management, Jade Alexis Johnson. Management, Lyric Danielle Middleton. Finance, Karina Patricia Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Management, LaTrinity Patrice Mike. Management, Taylor Michelle Daltrey. Marketing, Stefan Damon Patterson. Marketing, Kiana L. Dukes. Management, Christian Washington. Finance, Nathan Elias Lemma. Management, Carl Mitchell Clark Jr. Management Information Systems, Bria Bonner. Clark Mitchell Clark Jr., Management. Management Information Systems, Chimdike Obioma Olafume. Finance, Nathaniel Mackay Shelley. Accounting, Chardonnay Abraham. Management, Asia Monet Holiday. Management, Alexa Jeanette Holiday. Management, Trishad Trevin Smith. Management, Mackenzie Tamara Alexander. Accounting, Finance, Ashley Nicole Salinas, cum laude. Accounting, Sidra Bano Fatani, summa cum laude. Finance, Brianna Shanae Bariste, cum laude. Finance, Oscar E. Santos. Finance, Kelty Ariana Griffin. Accounting, Sion J. Murray, magna cum laude. Finance, Michael O. Daniels. Management, Mariah L. Sharp. Management, Asia Christine Wren, summa cum laude. Management, Alexis R. Blanta, magna cum laude. Management, Brooke A. Bennett, summa cum laude. Management, Ashley Renee Walker. Marketing, Anaya Simone Davis. Management, Sean Boucher Johnson, cum laude. Accounting, Christian Akil Evans. Management Information Systems, Brendan Taylor Coates I. Finance, Ariel Monet Rhodes. Management, Charday A. Easley, summa cum laude. Accounting, Cheyenne India Carpenter. Accounting, Ashley Taylor White. Marketing, Erica Nicole Johnson. Management, Tatiana Vernell Deloach. Management Information Systems, Zaria Kate Pulliam. Marketing, Elise Nashay Maxey, cum laude. Marketing, Taj Ezekiel Sweeting. Management, Shamarie Shalion Howell. Finance, Zalasiel J. Sane Jr. Marketing, Caleb Charles Grant. Finance, Alexis Brianna Miller, magna cum laude. Finance, Howard Lee White III. Management, Dakota M. Johnson. Finance, Stanarj Aaron Knowles. Management, Austin Ahmad Lawson. Marketing, Azaria Renee Childress Gaynor. Management, Simeon Burrell. Management, Sajan DeCall, magna cum laude. Management, Naomi Amaya Dixon, cum laude. Management, Brandon D. James Thomas. Management, Sean Avery Robertson. Management, Morgan E. Stewart. Management Information Systems, Nathaniel Jabati. Finance, Sandra Maim Essi Esun Bonze. Management, Jadarius Damon Blocker. Management, Brad Bice, cum laude.
Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner, Ran Kang.
Will the candidates in the College of Education proceed to the platform?
Kinesiology, Destiny Alicia Toye. Interdisciplinary Studies, Arkayla Cavalier. David L. Simpson III, Kinesiology. Dejan DeMonte Blaylark, Kinesiology. Diamond M. Phillips, Kinesiology. Amaya Allison, Health. Mila M. O'Neill, Health. Tony A. Stewart II, Kinesiology, cum laude. Harold T. Lampkin, Kinesiology. J.L. Simone Davis, Health. Sydney Simone Shorts, Kinesiology. Karis Jackson, Health. Kayla None Hunt, Health. Danesia Craft, kinesiology. Alice Amadankor, interdisciplinary studies, cum laude. Kiara A. LaFleur, interdisciplinary studies. Tiara R. Kindred, interdisciplinary studies. Jasmine Charmaine Williams, kinesiology. Summer Star Jones, teacher education. Sydney B. Evans, teacher education. Jalen I. Slay, kinesiology. Jordan Anna James Davidson Frazier, kinesiology, magna cum laude. Catrice Monet Smith, kinesiology. James E. Darby III, health. Manaya T. Ben, kinesiology. Michaela Nicole Anderson, interdisciplinary studies, cum laude. Brianna Marie Washington, interdisciplinary studies, cum laude. Vanessa Maricela Perez, interdisciplinary studies. Jovan T. Dotson Gilliand, teacher education. Rocio Vasquez, interdisciplinary studies. Regine Monique Overstreet, interdisciplinary studies. Janelle Elise Jones, kinesiology, cum laude. Brittany Yvette Thomas, interdisciplinary studies. Chanel Destiny Thomas, interdisciplinary studies, cum laude. Monicia I. Simmons, health. Edgar Ventura, kinesiology. Hallie Melinda Dunia Joyner, kinesiology. Jasmine P. Turner, kinesiology. Delars Montgomery IV, interdisciplinary studies. Deja B. Nichols, kinesiology. Audrey C. Walton, health. Nia Victoria Anderson, health. Keanu Trowayne Gibbons, kinesiology. Winston Denilson Okoro, interdisciplinary studies. Caitlin Mallory Scott, interdisciplinary studies, magna cum laude. Kelsey Harris, interdisciplinary studies. Brianka Nicole Washington, interdisciplinary studies. Aljante Marie Thomas, teacher education. Donna R. Mitchell, kinesiology. Justin Harris, kinesiology. Tyra Jorday Moore, health. Kimi Ismeme Ehidiamin, kinesiology. Zenobia Michelle Nero, health. Avian Jamel Anderson, kinesiology. Ivy Nicolette Edwards, kinesiology, cum laude. Glendon George Gibbs II, kinesiology. Alvin L. Green, cum laude, kinesiology. Nikina Chigoziram Uhiara, health. Janesia Bernique Walker, interdisciplinary studies. Nia I. Stalbert, interdisciplinary studies, cum laude. Alvin L. Green, kinesiology, cum laude. Nathaniel I. Motts, interdisciplinary studies. Tanisha Irene Stokes Hull, interdisciplinary studies. Bailey Alexis Smith, interdisciplinary studies. Shanti Gabrielle Shaw, interdisciplinary studies. Brianna J. McKay, interdisciplinary studies, magna cum laude. Alicia L. King, interdisciplinary studies. Miasia A. McGuire, kinesiology. James J. Lee, kinesiology. Eve Candice Johnson, interdisciplinary studies. Jasmine Jarnay Harris, interdisciplinary studies. Amanda N. Ado, Interdisciplinary Studies. Jacques Reynard Hughes II, Kinesiology. Logan Jackson, Kinesiology. Xavier A. Johnson, Kinesiology. Zachary Christopher Starks, Kinesiology. Jada LaFay Marshall, Health, cum laude. Michaela Janae Wilson, Health. Harry Eugene Edmondson Sr., Health. David Leon Faget I, Kinesiology. Markalen Anthony Ellison, Health. Victor E. Clark II, Kinesiology, cum laude. Tajay Danasia Stoner Harris, Interdisciplinary Studies. Renisha Schneck Milton, Kinesiology. Madeline Elizabeth Warfield, Kinesiology. Jamalan Aaron Jones, Interdisciplinary Studies. Michael Wayne White Jr., Kinesiology. Elena Monet Myers, Kinesiology, cum laude. Jania Adriana Johnson, Interdisciplinary Studies. Tashayla M. Williams, Interdisciplinary Studies, cum laude. Davion Jackson, Kinesiology. Shakarian Shanita Arnold, Kinesiology. Bisha Henderson, Health. Makaya Janae Thompson, Health. Madison R. Levine, Kinesiology. Akela J. Hill, Kinesiology, cum laude. Tejane Z. Spiller, Kinesiology. Ashley Nicole Dubose, Health. Jasmine Rachel Coleman, Health. Brooklyn Felice Crowder, Kinesiology. Madison Page Lawson, Kinesiology. Morgan Valeria Dillon, Health, magna cum laude. Alexandria Marie Hall, Kinesiology. Dwayne Roderick Cox, Kinesiology. Sonia Marisol Fuentes, Kinesiology, cum laude. Genesis Angelica Vasquez, Kinesiology. Cindy Dechi Romero, Kinesiology, summa cum laude. Hadija Sade Hoyle, Kinesiology, magna cum laude. Kayla Deshay McNary, Kinesiology. Corey Monique McClure, Health. Antoinette N. Jenkins, cum laude. Nakia C. Pollard, Kinesiology, cum laude. Kayla Nicole Johnson, Kinesiology. Abbas Fuad Bell, Kinesiology, cum laude. Zion E. Love, Kinesiology. Sincere A. Holmes, Kinesiology. Jalen Naron Lemon, Kinesiology. Damon L. Cobbs Jr., Kinesiology. Zachary James Mosley, Kinesiology, cum laude. Terrence Jermaine Scott Jr., Kinesiology. Deodric Amar Johnson, Robinson, Kinesiology. Ebony Sherelle Davis, Health, cum laude. Jocelyn J. Vargas, Kinesiology, magna cum laude. Detasia Lene Alexander, Health, cum laude. Vincent D. Bruno, Kinesiology. Felicity J. Shanae Benson, Health, summa cum laude. Cameron Lucille North, Health. Jessany Nichols, Health. Jacoby W. Richard, Kinesiology. Omar Damon Daw Jr., Kinesiology. Nicholas Dewan Glenn Jr., kinesiology. Kylie S. Fitzgerald, kinesiology. Cum laude. Betty Edelmira Hernandez Ortega, kinesiology.
Will the candidates in the College of Engineering proceed to the platform?
Mariah Ann Fontanet, computer science. Katera Michelle Stamps, computer science, summa cum laude. Jessica Karina Perez, computer science. Brittany Brianna Booker, computer science, magna cum laude, ensign, United States Navy. Tyus Dedner Sr., computer science. Kaylin A. Flakes, computer science. Betoman David Itterbord, chemical engineering. Hassan Maurice Mitchell, mechanical engineering. Ajoya Yarko Frimpong, mechanical engineering. Ben Johns Medigo Umbura, computer engineering. Michael Ohi Amusat, mechanical engineering. Idris O. Abula, mechanical engineering. Oluwasegun V. Fabolu, computer science, summa cum laude. Habib Aditolani Karim, mechanical engineering. Jason LeBlanc, mechanical engineering. Edwin V. Godfrey Jr., mechanical engineering. Alun Deshawn Ward, mechanical engineering. Justin E. Mercia, mechanical engineering. Trevor D. Johnson, electrical engineering. John Jose Owens, electrical engineering. Rafid Mati, chemical engineering. Cynthia Johanna Sahin, chemical engineering. Rima E. Mati, chemical engineering. Jamaya Sharice Ricks, computer science. Wasil Ahmad Mahmoud, chemical engineering, cum laude. Abdul Rahman Zakir, chemical engineering. Ike J. Anagra, chemical engineering. Willie Connor Jr., chemical engineering. Ryan Alexander Livingston, chemical engineering. Trahim M. Neville, computer engineering, magna cum laude. Taylor S. Linton, chemical engineering, magna cum laude. Carrington E. Julian, mechanical engineering, cum laude. Dana Butler, chemical engineering. Timothy Francis Wall II, chemical engineering, summa cum laude. Zion Williams, mechanical engineering. Marvin Ovidio Berrios, computer engineering, cum laude. Ulysses Garcia Benito, electrical engineering, summa cum laude. Francisco Javier Hernandez Jr., electrical engineering. Macy Devon Chenevert, mechanical engineering. Joshua Carter, computer science. Zoe Isabella Alexandra, mechanical engineering, magna cum laude. James Zeta S. Simone Seals, mechanical engineering. Kobe M. Luna, computer science. Jeremy A. Daniels, computer science, cum laude. Alfred J. Holland III, computer science, magna cum laude. Liana Notoria Harris, computer science, cum laude. Savion L. Hayes, computer science. Dua Laith Solomon Al-Badri, chemical engineering. Cameron Miles Alexander, computer science, summa cum laude. Nicholas Michael Lane, computer science, summa cum laude. Abel Mendoza III, electrical engineering. Frankie Williams Lonfo, electrical engineering. Isaiah Christian Allen, computer engineering. Joshua Corbin Littleton, electrical engineering, summa cum laude. Arthur Quinney Jr., computer engineering. Christopher Ryan Rollerson, electrical engineering. Bryson Anthony Marshall, chemical engineering. Frederick B. Williams, chemical engineering. Doran E. Montgomery, chemical engineering. Kayla Alexander, chemical engineering. Shamir M. Gregory, chemical engineering. Nathan A. Warren, chemical engineering, magna cum laude. Barbara Nicole Woods, computer science. Kennedy L. Henderson, chemical engineering. Jacqueline Renee Fuller, chemical engineering. Meredith D. Meyer, chemical engineering, cum laude. Daniel E. Linder, computer science. Darren D. McFadden, mechanical engineering. Hamed Diko, mechanical engineering. Owoludamalola Modupe Osuntuyi, computer engineering. Osesi Chidera Ayini Sr., electrical engineering. Odede Tun Oyemide Obeli, computer science. Kiera Monique Tribble, computer science. Alexis P. Hunter, electrical engineering. Lance K. Johnson, mechanical engineering. Nathaniel Allen Jr., computer science. Jawan Trevette Lewis Byers, electrical engineering. Deanna London, computer engineering, magna cum laude. Alyssa Danielle Reed, computer engineering, cum laude. Gabriel Don Maxwell Jr., computer engineering. Javian Dewan Walker, computer engineering. Garrett F. Esisima, chemical engineering. Jared F. Esisima, chemical engineering. Kedar Jahel Brooks, computer science. Armand Weba Bawel, computer engineering. Alexis Faye June Lovelace, chemical engineering. Ebony Janae Henderson, chemical engineering. Cherish Jana Vaughn, chemical engineering. Amia Janae Rogers, chemical engineering, magna cum laude. Talon L. Owens, chemical engineering, cum laude. James C. Wellington, double major, electrical engineering and physics, magna cum laude. Alfredo Hurtado Jr., computer engineering. Jonathan M. Chevalier, civil engineering. George Lorenzo Brumfield, mechanical engineering. Wandell N. Smith Jr., mechanical engineering. Chad Hugh Gardner, chemical engineering, magna cum laude. Frank Dorole Nangomoko, chemical engineering, cum laude. An Win, chemical engineering, summa cum laude. Kaylin Danielle Atkinson, chemical engineering, cum laude. Olawatayosi Florence Idowu, chemical engineering. Chinyenye Pamela Ihi, chemical engineering. Taisia L. Franklin, chemical engineering. Ihab Ayubi, mechanical engineering. Bashir Jarada, mechanical engineering, cum laude. Jacob Iniquez, computer science. David Ebenezer Agiman, computer science, cum laude. Caleb Malik Myers, chemical engineering, magna cum laude. Xavier Alfonso Williamson Jr., chemical engineering. William I. Robinson, mechanical engineering. Brandon K. Hunter, mechanical engineering, cum laude. Bobby C. Chandler Jr., mechanical engineering. Sheldon Cameron Scott, mechanical engineering. Stephanie L. Turner, mechanical engineering, summa cum laude. Bryce D. Lovejoy, electrical engineering, cum laude. Jaron Dace Wilson, mechanical engineering. Raheem Shamar Vital, computer science. Breon K. Holmes, electrical engineering. Javon Javier Christie, chemical engineering, cum laude. Tyree Madison Jr., chemical engineering, cum laude. Chibuka Victor Ijimadu, chemical engineering, magna cum laude. Caitlin R. Inman, chemical engineering. Tiara M. Rodriguez, double major, chemical engineering and physics. Chancey Danae White, computer science. Liana Jewel Bellamy, mechanical engineering. Paige E. Hines, civil engineering. Jean-Louis Robles, mechanical engineering. Michael Wayne LeBlanc Jr., civil engineering. Perla Estela Zaldivar, civil engineering. Sydney Nicole Jones, civil engineering. Shadaria Marie Lynch, civil engineering. Abram P. August, civil engineering, cum laude. Gerald Trayvon Walker, civil engineering. Scott Alexander McGarry, civil engineering. Matthew L. Barnett, computer engineering. Anthony D. Tucker Jr., mechanical engineering. George Earl Polk Jr., electrical engineering. Cum laude, Hiram B. Pouncey II, computer engineering. Shumpert Alian Kirksey, chemical engineering. Kendall R. Lemons, double major, mechanical engineering and mathematics, cum laude. Javian Marquez Scranton, mechanical engineering. Randrell Antico Hayes, mechanical engineering. Leonardo Herrera, mechanical engineering, magna cum laude. Gerardo Saldana, mechanical engineering. Latira L. Johnson, computer science. Laura O. Ukpede, chemical engineering. Jalen D. Beatty, computer engineering, cum laude. Jonathan Wesley McLaughlin, computer science. James Mark Wilkie II, computer science. Devontae Mitchell, mechanical engineering. Zion H. Brown, mechanical engineering. Chibuke M. Ijimadu, mechanical engineering, cum laude. Chikwubuka Daniel Igwegbi, computer science. Joshua T. James, computer science. Corey Christina Yancey, mechanical engineering. Ian Scott Coleman Phillips, Mechanical Engineering. Drake Ardell Cheatham, Mechanical Engineering. Natara Atira Buxton, Mechanical Engineering. Hallel K. Lands, Electrical Engineering. Ifenyi N. Amushi, Mechanical Engineering. Nolan J. Costin, Computer Engineering. Jacqueline Estefani Toralba, Electrical Engineering. Oluwaseatan Samuel Olawashina, Mechanical Engineering.
Will the candidates in the College of Juvenile Justice proceed to the platform?
Chandler Dean Bean Benek, summa cum laude. Nicole Alejandra Benek, cum laude. Jada E. Boyance. Criminal Justice. Criminal Justice, Carmen L. West, cum laude. Criminal Justice, Craig Arnell Lockhart Jr., magna cum laude. Criminal Justice, Stephen Tyler Blaylock. Criminal Justice, Estanaya Alexia Janae Stevenson. Criminal Justice, Anaya Lajanae Mitchell. Criminal Justice, Eric LeBlanc Jr. Criminal Justice, Celine Hamilek Lozano, cum laude. Criminal Justice, Andrea Downs. Kalia M. Hennix, Criminal Justice. Criminal Justice, Cassius Stevens Hastings, magna cum laude. Criminal Justice, Alexis Johnson. Criminal Justice, Keela Janae Williams. Criminal Justice, Anthony Dwayne Buggs. Criminal Justice, Marsha D. Henderson. Criminal Justice, Amaya Janae Wilgus Cade. Criminal Justice, Candace Cheyenne Hardeman. Criminal Justice, Imaya D. Mathis. Criminal Justice, Destiny L. Melinda. Criminal Justice, Sydney A. Devereaux, cum laude. Criminal Justice, Alexis Denise Sparks, magna cum laude. Criminal Justice, Kennedy Dawn Harris. Criminal Justice, Aramis A. Smith. Aramis A. Smith. Criminal Justice, Marquin DeQuarian Booker. Criminal Justice, Tatiana Ajana Patterson. Criminal Justice, Faith Shania Jackson. Criminal Justice, Sally Elizabeth Prevost. Criminal Justice, Sequoia Matea Cook, magna cum laude. Criminal Justice, Alasia Jermae Hobbs, magna cum laude. Criminal Justice, Savannah Louise Carter, cum laude. Criminal Justice, Keisha Nicole Smith. Kamarian Willis, Criminal Justice. Criminal Justice, Daisha Mahogany Gordon, cum laude. Criminal Justice, Kamaya Akia Johnson. Criminal Justice, Diamonique R. Henderson. Criminal Justice, Kennedy Rashawn Scott. Criminal Justice, Trajan D. Connolly. Criminal Justice, Luis Jose Reyes Jr. Criminal Justice, Brandon Nicholas Jones Burke. Criminal Justice, Donovan O. White, Jr. Criminal Justice, Darius Campbell. Criminal Justice, Chantel Mary Kathleen Bracey. Criminal Justice, Macy Miller. Criminal Justice, Taylor Danae Horn. Criminal Justice, Jada Chantel Griffin, cum laude. Criminal Justice, Marissa V. Milton. Criminal Justice, Alexia Mitchell. Criminal Justice, Kayla N. Gonzalez, cum laude. Criminal Justice, Kiana Droshay Meadows. Criminal Justice, Ariana T. Williams. Criminal Justice, Kiara Maketa Murphy, magna cum laude. Criminal Justice, Montel J. Johnson. Criminal Justice, Quinn Ivy Josiah, cum laude. Criminal Justice, Franklin James Valsine. Criminal Justice, Ennis Javier Wright. Criminal Justice, Iris Octavia Jenkins, cum laude. Criminal Justice, Brendan Matthew Edwards, magna cum laude. Criminal Justice, Damon DeWitt Cormier Jr. Criminal Justice, Rashida Malasine Edwards. Criminal Justice, Tadasia K. Land. Criminal Justice, Natalie Lee Leva, magna cum laude. Criminal Justice, Christian V. Ford. Criminal Justice, Bryce Clark. Criminal Justice, Taylor Trinice Joseph. Psychology, Aaron Brent Moore II. Criminal Justice, LaJasia Chalise Dotson. Criminal Justice, Asia Lanier Daniel Spencer. Criminal Justice, Batoni T. Daniel. Criminal Justice, Saul P. Zuniga. Criminal Justice, Junior Chimere Alawunye Jr. Criminal Justice, Keandria Nicole Wallace. Criminal Justice, Kayla K. Washington, magna cum laude. Criminal Justice, Janae S. Webb. Criminal Justice, Jasmine Alicia Evans.
Will the candidates in the College of Nursing proceed to the platform?
Onyeka Stanley Okafor, nursing. Crystal Hassler Callahan, nursing. Zaina Khan, nursing. Fasika Berhane Gebrilol, nursing. Victory C. Ibonka, nursing, cum laude. Noreen Alam, nursing. London Danae Mallet, nursing. Reagan Naomi Weeks, nursing. Ulamaka Alexis Bosa, nursing. Usha Patak, nursing. Vivian Chinye Oka, nursing. Kiara Alexis Pruitt, nursing. Brittany Torto, nursing. Jared James Freeman, nursing. Hannah M. Lister, nursing, cum laude. Monica Lizette Amaya, nursing, cum laude. Tamika N. James, nursing. Teresa J. Cruz, nursing, magna cum laude. Stone Anru Yep, nursing. Tiffany Mae Jean Busby, nursing. Sanaya Bennett Daniels, nursing, cum laude. Bria Marlene Johnson, nursing, magna cum laude. Morgan Olivia Hunter, nursing, cum laude. Noelia Vinces, nursing. Shataris LaShawn Johnson, nursing. Matty C. Germany, nursing, magna cum laude. Taylor Janice Buford, nursing. Ugochi Chelsea Ago, nursing, cum laude. Kiara E. Ray, nursing, cum laude. Judith Colon, nursing. Jennifer Emmanuel George, nursing. Chenye Joanna Okechukwu Ogori, nursing. Lindsay Lagria, nursing. Megan Renee Washington, nursing. Caitlin E. Washington, nursing. Shelsa Laurinta Gonza Satsu Epsansa, nursing, cum laude.
Will the candidates in undergraduate studies proceed to the platform?
General Studies, Tradana Manya Jones. General Studies, Kevin Dwayne Victorian Jr. General Studies, Leandra Renee White. General Studies, Crystal J. Klein, magna cum laude. General Studies, Michaela Alexandra Kurse Wollert, cum laude. General Studies, Jennifer Covarrubias. General Studies, Micah Janae Watson, cum laude. General Studies, Kiarika Shea Jarvis. General Studies, Alyssa Lynn Gaines. General Studies, Olajumoke Gloria Orandami. General Studies, Joseph T. Hicks Sr. General Studies, Joshua Dean Ruffins.
Madam President, all degrees have been awarded.
Graduates, please move your tassel from right to left and stand for one last round of applause. Please be seated. Before we close with our alma mater, I want to thank James Palmer, Carol Campbell, the Commencement Committee, and all of those who work so hard to prepare for commencement. And now please rise and join in singing our alma mater by the PV Singers, and afterwards Reverend Charles Luter will be back to render the benediction.
Please bow your heads. Please bow your heads. Go forth with blessings upon your lives. Seek the guidance of Him who will lead you to new horizons and higher elevations in your discipline. Always remember to keep Prairie View A&M University close to your hearts. Protect her values, especially her motto that Prairie View produces productive people. Always remember that low aim is a sin, so reach for the stars. May the Creator's love follow you throughout your life and give you prosperity, happiness, and above all, commitment to making this world a better place to live in. In the name of the Creator, we all say, amen.
Please remain seated until the platform party leaves the stage and the graduates exit the floor. Will the University Marshal please close the ceremony?